Hey everybody, welcome to another Rewatch review, and today I will be reviewing Antz. Yeah, DreamWorks' first film. That's right. This came out in 1998, and it was directed by Eric Darnell and Tim Johnson, who has also done some other DreamWorks films later on. And this is a pretty big all-star cast. Woody Allen. Yeah, kind of weird that Woody Allen is in a animated film, but yeah. Gene Hackman, Sharon Stone, Sylvester Stallone, Jennifer Lopez. I don't like her. Um, Christopher Walken, Danny Glover, and Dan Aykroyd. Um, Pretty good cast. I like all of them except for Jennifer Lopez, but yeah, or at least I don't know. Actually, I haven't seen much with either Woody Allen or Sharon Stone. Like, I haven't seen a Woody Allen movie. I haven't. I haven't seen any movie that he's directed or just starred in. I would like to watch some. Like, I would like to watch Annie Hall and Manhattan, maybe, too. Um, Sharon Stone, I don't think maybe I have seen a movie with her. I don't know. I can't recall, but I will be watching another Sharon Stone movie very soon. I'll say what it is at the end of this video, but that'll be my next review. But yeah, I like some of these other actors: Christopher Walken, Gene Hackman. Yeah, um, all right. So, yeah, like I said, this was DreamWorks' first film. I should say DreamWorks Animated Studios because they also do, they do live action. I don't think most people know that because when you think of DreamWorks, you immediately. Sorry, I butchered that word, but you think of the animated films, Shrek and all those. Yeah. Um, but they actually started out with live action films, and then they decided to do animated films. I think they did to compete with Pixar, and the animated films are actually a little bigger than the live action films. They've done some good live action movies though. They've done like American Beauty and Anchorman, a bunch of others too. Um, but like I said, most people just think of the animated films when they hear the words DreamWorks. So yeah. Um. Anyways, this was the one that started it all, and did I say it came out in '98? Yeah. Came out in '98, which was the same year that A Bug's Life came out from Pixar, and I think there was kind of like a little rivalry between. I think that started the Pixar and DreamWorks rivalry because they were both releasing a movie that were very similar from each other in the same year, which I don't know if that was a coincidence or I'm not sure. Maybe not. Uh, if not, then I don't know whose idea it was originally to do it, but anyways, yeah, Ants. This is a rewatch review, like I said, and I've seen. Actually, to be honest, I this might have been my first time like watching like the whole thing. So really, it should probably be a first time watch review. I don't know. Maybe I have seen it all before. I can't really remember. I just remember watching some of it whenever I was a kid. Um, and but so I don't know. For some reason, I just decided to call this a rewatch review because I've seen some of it. Even though it should probably be a first time watch review. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I just got done watching Ants, and I have to be honest, I'm not into this movie. I just wasn't into it really. Other than the cast, it just wasn't really. I don't know. It was kind of boring and just not kind of and bland and just not really funny either. And I wasn't really into the story. In fact, I'm not really sure what the story is. All I know it's about this ant named Z, who's the main character, and he's played by Woody Allen. And I think he like doesn't know what to do with his life or something. Like in the beginning, he's talking to a therapist, and he just doesn't know what to do or whatever. And then he falls in love with Sharon Stone's character, who is also an aunt, of course, and and she's actually supposed to be like the princess of the ants because there's like a queen ant, so the queen ant's daughter is a princess. Yeah, I think Bugs Life actually did the same thing. Actually, I think they had a princess too. I believe. Yeah, they did. Um, but but anyways, he falls in love with the princess, and then he goes into the army. They have like an ant army, and he becomes a soldier. He trades places with another soldier who's I think a friend of his, who's played by Sylvester Stallone. And there's like two sides. If you're an ant, you're either a worker or a soldier. And he was originally a worker, Woody Allen's character, but he switched with Sylvester Stallone, who was a soldier. And so he became a soldier, and then he survives the war, basically because he was just hiding, and he's the only survivor of this war, and he comes back a war hero and whatnot, um and then I don't know, him and the princess like get lost, and I can't really remember what happens exactly. That's all I really remember. Sorry if I didn't explain that real good. I tried my best. Yeah, it's just not a very interesting film, at least not to me. And the humor wasn't very good. I didn't really think. I think I might have chuckled at a few jokes, but I think it was mostly the line delivery from the cast. I think because there was a few parts that were making me laugh with like Sylvester Stallone and Christopher Walken, but but yeah, I think that's mostly what it was. I wasn't really laughing at any jokes. I didn't think any of the jokes were funny. And this is actually not a kids movie. Like there's some adult jokes in this film, even like sexual jokes sometimes, and but they're not really funny. They're just kind of eh. And yeah, this is just kind of just a boring, unfunny movie. But I do have a little bit of positives to give it. One, the animation's okay. I mean, it was good for its time. It's kind of a little dated now. It's not really the best compared to now, compared to most animated films today. So actually, that's kind of like in between, kind of both a positive and a negative right there. But for the time being, it was pretty good. And the cast is, the voice acting is pretty good. I have to admit. Even Jennifer Lopez was actually okay. So yeah. I liked. I don't know. I think my favorite out of the cast might have been Gene Hackman. I think he was the villain, and he was all right. But yeah. Other than that, that's about it. This movie is just kind of boring and just not really that into it. I wanted to watch it again though, and I did hear that it was more of like a adult animated film, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Maybe I'll like it. But yeah, I'm not into it. I actually like A Bug's Life better, and that one's more meant for kids. But I enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty good. I did watch A Bug's Life a little while back. I should have did a review of it, but that was before I was doing rewatch reviews because I did see that whenever I was a kid, but I didn't really like it as a kid. But when I rewatched it just a couple months back in either in December or January, I can't remember, um, but I actually liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Um, But yeah, um, I might talk more about it maybe sometime in the future. I might do a Pixar ranking. So yeah, I'll talk about that someday. But yeah, I like the Bugs Life better. It was just more entertaining. This one wasn't really much. I don't know. It was kind of it was a very slow paced kind of film too. And it was kind of awkward, to be honest. Like I said, like the jokes weren't funny, so there were some awkward moments, especially like with the jokes because they just weren't funny, and just some awkward moments in general because there is a soundtrack, there's like a score to the film, but I could like at certain parts I could just barely hear it, like they kind of like just you could just barely hear it like over dialogue, and whenever it was like playing like a little louder, whenever there wasn't any dialogue, it just wasn't, I don't know, it didn't really do much for me. The score didn't. I like the score to A Bug's Life, which was done by Randy Newman. I don't know who does the score for this, but wasn't really into the score. In fact, the score didn't even feel like it was for an animated film, to be honest. Unlike A Bug's Life. That one felt like for an animated film, and that went really well with the movie with A Bug's Life. So yeah, this one, I just wasn't into it. The score and just wasn't into the movie in general. Like I said, um, I know I keep repeating myself, but I just wanted to rewatch this and do a review of it. Because I think the reason why I wanted to do a review of it so I can review more animated films. Because I did do two Pixar movies in the past. I did, Toy Story 4, and I also did a rewatch review of Ratatouille not that long ago. In fact, that was my last rewatch review was Ratatouille. Um, and I do like that movie a lot. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to do this one because I wanted to review more animated films. And there's also a lot of animated films I haven't even seen that I would like to watch and review. But but yeah, um, I wasn't into this one, and I don't know what else to say about it. So I guess I'll just go ahead and uh, give it its grade. I'm gonna give Antz a D plus. Yeah, I didn't like it. Wasn't into it. It's like I said, boring. So yeah, Antz is a D plus. I'm sorry if you like it and if you think it should be higher, but I wasn't into it. So yeah. So there we go. There's my review for Antz, DreamWorks Antz. So in the comments, tell me, have you seen Antz? Have you not? Also, what's your favorite DreamWorks animated film? Mine would probably have to be the first Shrek movie. I really like that one a lot. Also like the first Madagascar, and I don't know. I'll just give a few that I really like. I like Shrek, Madagascar, Road to El Dorado is really good. Um, and Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were Rabbit's really good. I have that one actually. There's some that I liked whenever I was a kid. Like I really liked Over the Hedge and B Movie and some others. I need to rewatch those, but also, I have How to Train Your Dragon, and I will be reviewing that soon, and that will be another rewatch review. I actually did not like it whenever I first saw it, but I have it. I have it on Blu-ray, and I actually bought it a little while back, before I even moved in to where I am now. In fact, that was the last movie I bought actually before I moved, and I just haven't got to watching it yet, but I will watch it sometime soon, and I'll review it. So yeah, look out for that. But anyways, yeah, I just keep rambling. Sorry. What's your favorite DreamWorks animated film? And also in the comments, tell me which do you prefer, A Bug's Life or Ants? I personally A Bug's Life, but if you like Ants better, that's cool. Tell me in the comments why not? Which one do you like better and why? Um, so yeah. Okay, so my next review will be a first time watch review, and it will be Martin Scorsese's Casino. I'm sorry if you can't see it real good. My God, that looks bad. But it's okay. That's a little bit better. Martin Scorsese's Casino, which also stars Sharon Stone. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on that review of Casino. Okay. Peace.